So the last film we made with regards to this chicken coop, it was raining, so we wanted to re-show all of that. So came along and we had this beautiful privacy fence, right? Well, why do you need privacy on the back end of your yard? I mean, the only reason I think this was enclosed is so the prior owners could torture their dogs by locking them back here, letting them eat children's kiddie pools, evidently, breaking all apart, blue and just shattered. You know, throw their trash back here like normal, just poop all over. It was horrible, okay? The bunny rabbits really liked the poop though. This spring they had a bunch. So anyway, we pulled this side while we were working, you know, just to get some spare lumber. That's what we built the coop out of. So no cost to us there. Provides some beautiful clothing line for the summer. I mean, that's pretty cake. So pulled this side here. I'm gonna pull the gate eventually. Can't get the dang thing undone. And then we had all that brambles and just all the extra trees we'd cut down, sticks. You know, the 4.5 acres, you've got a lot of wood. Okay, so I got one pile of wood out by the dump that I'm just hacking off. But so this is my methodology with regards to that. I wanted to set up a second one closer to the house so that you know, throughout the winter we can come out, cut what we need, pull it inside. Cut what we need, pull it inside. So we've got a little bit of some burn wood here. We've gone through quite a bit of it already. Most of this is cedar, which I don't want to burn in the house. It's way too much smoke, but we can definitely burn it for our bonfire. We've got our bonfire starting kits that I talked about in a prior episode, all tied up and ready to go here. So those you just set in the bonfire, you seriously just take a lighter, light it up, set it down, throw your wood on. It's done. Spare wood, we wanted to stack all this up, but this is simply just what we've got off of this privacy fence. We've got plenty of stuff that we get to work with. This was all weeds, pulled all of those, so hopefully it doesn't come back too much, but we're starting a burn pile. I'm letting all those weeds dry out so we can just torch that shit. But then we took all the sticks and the brambles and I moved them back over, and this is basically my firewood factory. So it's behind the privacy fence, so we don't need to worry about time, right? It can just sit here as long as necessary. That'll probably be gone in one winter, but we just keep it from the public eye and everybody's happy. I'm gonna put a cover over the, you know, if anybody knows their firewood, you need tinder, kindling, and fuel. So there's our fuel pile, there's our kindling pile, and this we'll just cut through, okay? So project number one when we got out here is we wanted chickens right away. We wanted to get chicks when they were young. We wanted to get them out here, get them accustomed to life on the open plains. So project number one was build a chicken coop, okay? Well, we had to insulate that the other day. It was kind of chilly. That was the last video we posted. It's still raining. But we got it all finished up. I think it turned out okay. We're Pinterest worthy. And that's the guide, folks. That's really what you want to go for all these home projects. Especially things where if you're repurposing stuff like a privacy fence, the real key measure to you being successful is if it's Pinterest worthy, okay? If you can stick it on Pinterest today, that's skill. So we're going to clean out our coop today. We pushed it up against the drain just so that the door itself could survive wind a little bit better. We can kind of leave the chicken coop open for the girls. Inside, when it's dark, okay, especially the winter, right, your chickens aren't going to be leaving the coop very often if it's cold. It's bad for their feet. They're probably not going to want to go. Ours seem to not care about rain or whatever else. They just love to be outside, so maybe they will go. I don't know. So you're going to want a light so that they can stay inside. So what we've done, come on, I don't know if you want to zoom in if you can see this, but Kayla's dad is handy with electricity. I'm not, unfortunately, as evidenced by her dryer. So what we did was just ran a box from the actual meter, ran it out here. We've got right now we've got a all-weather extension cord going to it. We're going to eventually just cut a nice little ditch, throw that extension cord inside, or get some more permanent wiring. We came up through the back side there, ran the box in, so now we have an outlet for our light. Okay, so you want a daylight bulb. Okay, I prefer one that is an LED because you're only talking maybe 4 watts. I mean, it doesn't. Oh, 6 watts. So that's nothing, you know. 6 watts. You got 40-watt light bulbs in your home, all of you who aren't smart enough to go to LED or fluorescent. So we've got a nice little LED here with just 6 watts pulling. We got a timer on it so that it starts automatically at 4 a.m. Okay, shuts off at 6 whenever the sun comes up. So then the girls wake up a little early. They sit around here, and you can tell all they do is just sit, eat, poop. Okay, they don't even leave for the fenced-in area. But as you can see, this was a nice little child's play area, whatever you call it, I guess. All we did was run chicken wire all the way around it. You want to tack the bottom really well so that no coons or skunks or coyotes are getting in through that. So we tacked the bottom, and all we did was we put in behind this privacy fence facade is just a plywood box that is where all our eggs come. Okay, so now you just reach in. You know, we're getting 1 egg a day from each of the girls, so they're happy. We put in some of the golf balls there. One, it confuses them so they don't feel like we're stealing their eggs, which we are. 2, it was the way to teach them. Very simple. To teach them that this is where we want you to lay your eggs. I've read online where you gotta get the nest all fluffy and comfy and leave it off the ground but not too high, and you know, everybody's got their opinion. Pretty simple. Pull it off the ground so that they don't feel like it's in danger. Put some padding in there. What we used is we just recycled the insulation from boxes of meals you can order online for either vegan or vegetarian. You know, have them home delivered and you got a week's worth of food. Kind of expensive, a little pricey, but we just did it for a year so that we had the recipes, and now we just get it. But anyway, so we just saved all that, the lining from that food, and it provides perfect chicken lining. There's a little hole in here that I need to fix up, but you can see plywood in there, and then that same privacy fence facade all the way around. The shingles we got from a pile that I found over by the rocks. We got our flag up, which is, you know, so American. I initially wanted to put up my shorts, so everybody driving by can salute my shorts. That'll still fly every once in a while. So plans for the coop. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to, you can see where you've got you know, just the design of the children's playpen area. You know, you've got your telescope for watching. You've got your, you know, captain's wheel, blah, blah, blah. The ladder, the slide was on this side, you know. But I thought, you know, it's going to be more fun. This is eventually going to be a goat run, okay? So what we'll do is we'll just have it so that the goats can come up here. They'll slide down. We want that end near the house so that we can watch the goats. So I thought, well, we take all that big old rock out there, right? We build some form or fashion of steps coming up to here. Goats love climbing on rocks. They're naturally mountain area creatures. They love to climb. So we're going to give them that. They'll climb up here, fool around up there, go down the slide, run around, and we'll have this all fenced in eventually so that our calving shed is where that cement pad is currently. It's a piece of cake, folks. I don't see why anybody isn't doing this. It really is. It's kind of fun. It's a good way to spend your weekends. Beautiful weather. Get some hard work out. You know, and I was thinking the other night, go ahead and just kill it.